Hello everyone and welcome to the Healthier Life YouTube channel. I want to say a very big thank you to my returning subscribers. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you be the first to be notified when we publish our next video. In today's video, we are going to discuss 5 things that make your vaginal infection keeps coming back. Here are some potential factors to consider. 1. Antibiotic overuse. Antibiotic overuse can cause your vaginal infection to keep coming back because antibiotics can not only kill the harmful bacteria that cause an infection, but they can also kill the beneficial bacteria that keep the vaginal environment healthy. When the balance of bacteria in the vagina is disrupted, it can lead to the overgrowth of harmful bacteria, such as yeast, and an increased risk of recurrent vaginal infections. Here are some ways that antibiotic overuse can contribute to recurring vaginal infections. Disrupting the vaginal microbiome. The vaginal microbiome is a delicate balance of bacteria that helps keep the vagina healthy. Antibiotics can disrupt this balance by killing off both harmful and beneficial bacteria, leading to an imbalance that can increase the risk of vaginal infections. 2. Promoting the growth of resistant bacteria. Overuse of antibiotics can promote the growth of resistant bacteria that can survive the effects of antibiotics. This can make it more difficult to treat future infections and increase the risk of recurrent infections. 3. Weakening the immune system. Overuse of antibiotics can also weaken the immune system, making it harder for the body to fight off infections. This can lead to an increased risk of recurring vaginal infections and other types of infections. IV. Killing off beneficial bacteria. In addition to killing harmful bacteria, antibiotics can also kill off beneficial bacteria that help keep the vaginal environment healthy. This can lead to an increased risk of recurrent infections and other health issues. Versus allowing opportunistic infections to take hold. Overuse of antibiotics can create an environment where opportunistic infections can take hold. These infections can be more difficult to treat and can increase the risk of recurring infections. To help prevent recurrent vaginal infections caused by antibiotic overuse, it's important to only use antibiotics when necessary and to follow your healthcare provider's instructions for use. You can also help support a healthy vaginal microbiome by eating a healthy diet, avoiding harsh soaps and products, and using probiotics to help replenish beneficial bacteria. 2. Incomplete treatment. Incomplete treatment can be a major factor in recurrent vaginal infections because it can allow the underlying infection to persist and even develop resistance to the medication being used to treat it. Here are some reasons why incomplete treatment can lead to recurrent vaginal infection. Incomplete eradication of the infection. When you are prescribed medication for a vaginal infection, it is important to complete the full course of treatment as prescribed, even if your symptoms improve before you finish the medication. This is because stopping treatment early can allow some of the microorganisms causing the infection to survive and potentially multiply, leading to a new infection. 2. Resistant organisms. Incomplete treatment can also promote the development of antibiotic-resistant organisms. If you do not complete the full course of antibiotics, some of the bacteria causing the infection may survive and develop resistance to the medication, making it harder to treat future infections. 3. Incomplete treatment can cause increased inflammation. An untreated or incompletely treated vaginal infection can lead to ongoing inflammation in the vagina and surrounding tissues, making you more susceptible to recurrent infections. IV. Longer recovery time. When you do not complete the full course of medication, it can take longer for your body to fully recover from the infection. This extended period of vulnerability can make it easier for new infections to take hold. Overall, incomplete treatment of vaginal infections can lead to a range of problems, including antibiotic resistance, reinfection, delayed recovery, and ongoing inflammation, all of which can contribute to recurrent infections. Therefore, it is crucial to complete the full course of medication as prescribed by your doctor to fully eradicate the infection and reduce the risk of recurrence. 3. Weakened immune system. A weakened immune system can make it harder for your body to fight off infections, including vaginal infections. Here are some ways in which a weakened immune system can contribute to recurrent vaginal infections. Reduced ability to fight infections. A weakened immune system means your body is less able to fight off infections, which can allow bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms to thrive in the vaginal area, leading to recurrent infections. 2. Difficulty in maintaining a healthy vaginal flora. A healthy vaginal flora is made up of a delicate balance of bacteria that help to maintain the pH balance and prevent the overgrowth of harmful organisms. When the immune system is weakened, this balance can be disrupted, making it easier for harmful organisms to thrive and cause infections. 3. Increased susceptibility to infections. A weakened immune system can make you more susceptible to infections in general, including vaginal infections. This is because your body is less able to mount an effective defense against invading microorganisms. Difficulty in clearing infections. If your immune system is not functioning optimally, it may take longer for your body to clear an infection, even with appropriate treatment. IV. This can make it easier for the infection to return after treatment has ended. Versus hormonal changes. Changes in hormone levels, such as during pregnancy or menopause, can weaken the immune system and make you more susceptible to infections. This can also disrupt the delicate balance of the vaginal flora and contribute to recurrent infections. Overall, a weakened immune system can create an environment that is more conducive to the growth of harmful microorganisms in the vaginal area, making it more likely that you will experience recurrent vaginal infections. To reduce the risk of recurrent infections, it is important to take steps to support your immune systems, such as eating a healthy diet, getting enough sleep, managing stress, and avoiding behaviors that can weaken the immune system, such as smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. 4. Poor hygiene. Poor hygiene is a common cause of infections, and it can lead to the recurrence of infection for several reasons. Bacterial buildup. Poor hygiene habits can lead to the buildup of bacteria on the skin, which can cause infections. For example, if you do not wash your hands regularly, you can transfer bacteria from your hands to your face or mouth, leading to infections like conjunctivitis or strep throat. 2. Fungal infections. Poor hygiene can also increase the risk of fungal infections. Fungi thrive in warm, moist environments, and if you do not maintain proper hygiene, you may create conditions that are conducive to fungal growth. For example, if you do not dry your feet properly after a shower, you may develop an athlete's foot, a fungal infection. 3. Viral infections. Poor hygiene can also increase the risk of viral infections. For example, if you do not wash your hands regularly, you may come into contact with viruses on surfaces like doorknobs or countertops, and transfer them to your mouth or nose, leading to infections like the common cold or flu. IV. Cross-contamination. Poor hygiene can also lead to cross-contamination, where bacteria or viruses are transferred from one part of the body to another, or from one person to another. For example, if you do not clean your hands after using the bathroom, you may transfer bacteria to other surfaces, like doorknobs, which can then be picked up by other people. It's essential to practice good hygiene habits, such as washing your hands regularly, taking regular showers, and keeping your environment clean, to reduce the risk of infections and prevent the recurrence of infections. If you have a recurring infection, it's essential to work with your healthcare provider to identify the underlying cause and develop a treatment plan that addresses the root cause. 5. Incorrect diagnosis. An incorrect diagnosis can make your vaginal infection keep coming back because if the wrong type of infection is diagnosed, it may not respond to the prescribed treatment. For example, if a yeast infection is misdiagnosed as a bacterial infection, and antibiotics are prescribed, the antibiotics will not effectively treat the yeast infection, and it may continue to persist or even worsen. Additionally, if the symptoms persist despite the treatment, it may be a sign of a different type of infection or a more complicated case that requires further investigation. If the underlying cause of the infection is not identified and treated, the infection may continue to recur. It's important to communicate any symptoms or concerns with your healthcare provider and ensure that you receive an accurate diagnosis to help prevent recurring vaginal infections. Make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe to this channel for more informative content on the healthier life.